Delegates, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Ka Salam, Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Shalom, Om and greetings. This is the Parliament of the World's Religions 2009.
One day.
Senior Elder, Auntie Joy Wanson Murphy.
I take a leave in hope that you will accept this welcome to country. Accepting this leave means that you are welcome to everything, from the tops of the trees to the roots of the earth. All is quiet and there is peace. Your presence here tonight honours the spirits of our land, and we thank you for your journey, your long travel from across the waters, and may your stay be safe. Manak, Mamak, please be happy on this country. Thank you.
This Parliament may be but the beginning. The battle will be won and lost in millions of homes, schools and cities in every corner of this globe. As agents of change, we must possess an understanding of each other that will enable us to transcend differences, be they religious, cultural, or physical. The events over the coming days will provide us all with a better understanding of the viewpoints of those of different faiths. This knowledge will allow us to educate others and to act as agents of change to increase harmony between all religions around the world. My wife and I, again, appreciate the opportunity to be with you here this evening. We wish you all the best for the coming days and hope that you will enjoy your time in the city, Melbourne. It is now my pleasure to officially open the Parliament of World Religions 2009. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Chair of the Board of Trustees for the Parliament of the World's Religions, Dr. William Lesher.
I do believe that we are becoming an interreligious community of the world. To those of you who have been at many parliaments in the past, for those of you for whom this is the first or the fourth or the fifth, any fifth parliaments here? I don't believe so. For those of you who have been to 4 or 3 or 2, we give you a special welcome, because these events that occur every 5 years are becoming, for many of us, a chance to regard them as great reunions where we welcome one another. And then we will return to the places where the seeds that are sown at the Parliament in these next few days will hopefully bear much fruit. We begin this fifth Parliament with a series of welcomes from our hosts to this beloved community that we convene here tonight. And we will end this first Parliament with a series of blessings from a number of religious traditions on all who have come to this place from afar, on all that we will do while we are here together, that the great efforts that have been made by so many of you and by so many of us will be acceptable. And that in the end, we will indeed make a world of difference. Thank you.
In the 2006 census on the religious front, some 14 million Australians identified with the faith. For some 13 million people, this was one form of Christianity or another. However, our nation is also home to more than 400,000 Buddhists, 340,000 followers of Islam, 150,000 Hindus, 90,000 Jews, 26,000 Sikhs and 12,000 people of the Baha'i faith. Equally significantly, there are also more than 3.7 million Australians who do not identify with any faith. Events such as this conference build bridges of understanding and respect, not only within our country but across the world. I'd like to echo the views of William Lesher, Chair of the Board of Trustees of the Council, when he said in a recent interview that, quote, most of all he hoped that this fifth Parliament of the World Religions captures the imaginations of people the world over, and that religion will be seen not as the problem but as a vital part of the solution of the world's ills. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be part of this evening's proceedings, and I give you greetings, visitors, particularly from overseas, to this country. All the best in your deliberations, and let's hope that there are very constructive outcomes on the issues that William earlier mentioned. Thank you.
For those of you who are visiting the city for the first time, we welcome you. For those who have been here before, welcome back. While you are here in Melbourne, I invite you to explore our city. Our parks are a great place to unwind and reflect. Our famous laneways are a place to eat great food, and our museums, galleries and theatres have something for everyone. May you all enjoy the Parliament of World's Religions and take away warm and heartfelt messages and feelings from the Parliament and from the City of Melbourne. Thank you.
Think of it. In the lifetimes of some in this room, we have smashed the atom, cracked the genetic code, pierced the veil of outer space itself. And as Father Brian Harris pointed out, in a world in which you can do everything, what you should do, the moral question is the fundamental challenge facing humanity. And on that question, the religious communities have urgent, profound, indispensable wisdom to offer. Yet as daunting as these challenges are, we live at a wondrous time where we can make real the vision and values that our ancestors and sages lived and too often died for, to transmit l'dor v'dor, to use the Hebrew phrase, from generation to generation to us today, dreaming of such a time as this. Out of this conference, one theme should resound: we are not the prisoners of a bitter and unremitting past, but rather together we can, we must, we will be the shapers of a better and more hopeful future for all humanity. It is that task that ennobles us. To create the world of justice and peace is God's call to us and our children and grandchildren as well. That is who we are, each of us, all of us, a moral goad to the conscience of our peoples and our nations, bearers of flames of justice, weavers of dreams of freedom for all humanity. And we must never cease until we finally make real that world of justice and peace our children so richly deserve. May that be the blessing of this gathering. May that ever be the blessing of our lives.
Representing the Zoroastrian faith, Priest Ervad Anthea, followed with prayer by the Zoroastrian community.
Yatashai Vahishtai Hashem Yatahu Vadio Ataratu Shashachi Tacha.
Representing the Hindu faith, Swami Sandeep Chaitanya, followed by a prayer from Shobha Shekhar's Kalakruti School of Music. Representing the Jain faith, Naresh Jain, followed by dance from Divya Jain.
Sarvatra sukhi bhavantu lokaha. May the whole universe be blessed. May all beings be engaged in everyone's welfare. May the false and sickness diminish. May everyone everywhere be happy, healthy and blissful.
Jaino dharmostu mangalam.
Darshanam devadevasyam, darshanam papanashanam, darshanam swargasopanam.
Representing the Buddhist faith, the Venerable Thich Von Tan, followed with the invocation presentation by the Tzu Chi Foundation.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa.